plaintiff, Brian Peltier, dated the defendant for 4 months. And despite the fact that he is still madly in love with her, he claims she lacks integrity and has problems keeping commitments. Brian is suing for money he loaned the defendant throughout their relationship. Defendant Christina Carell says Brian is obsessed with her, and he's nothing but a stalker. Christina claims Brian is constantly asking her friends and family questions regarding her whereabouts, and she has over 500 texts and voicemails from him begging her to take him back. Christina's countersuing for the harassment.
Start with you.
Your Honor, I'm very saddened to be here today in regards to this matter with Christina. I'm deeply in love with her, and we dated.
You should be happy to see her.
Yeah, well, you would think.
In love with her. Go ahead.
We dated from October to January, intermittently, and
2 months intermittently.
she has an
Oh,
inability.
you're talking about within the same year, October through?
This recently, January.
How many months?
4.
4 months, off and on.
Well,
You're madly in love. All right, you mad. Go ahead. In love. In love. Go ahead. You're madly in love. You dated for 4 months. What else? How did that go?
well, she lied to me about being late, consistently late. She has inability to keep commitments, inability to communicate.
What lies did she tell you when she was late?
I really don't wish to go down that road right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
So I'm going to
unfortunately,
discount that since you don't want to present any evidence. I'll discount that.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Unfortunately, she lacks integrity at times.
How so?
Inability to communicate and be honest.
Any examples? Okay, I'll discount that too. Everything you said, sir, I'm going to discount so far. I keep asking you for one example of what you say she does all the time and you haven't been able to. Anything else?
Well, it's a lifestyle.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Can I hear from you?
Yes, Your Honor, this man is a stalker and he's obsessed with me.
What has he done?
He shows up at my family and my friend's house and asks about my whereabouts.
Give me an example.
He showed up at my family, my grandparents' house last weekend.
See? Get examples. All right, last weekend, what occurred?
About her well-being, of
He
course.
showed up at my grandparents' house asking about my whereabouts and what I was doing with my life, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, give me another example.
He shows up at my ex home because I moved out of my home because of him showing up all the time. My cousin here, he shows up and asks her where I'm at, what I'm doing.
State your name.
Natasha.
Has he done that?
Yes, he has. A couple occasions.
Couple of occasions? All right, why is he doing this? Because did you all date, as he says?
Yes.
And he's done that since January?
Yes, way more than that. I've got over 500 text messages, voicemails. He sends cards and mail to my house.
Sir, any of this true?
Well, the text messages, I only can send a paragraph at a time. She had alleged...
You sent over 500.
I have no idea, Your Honor.
You don't know how many you've sent?
No, I don't.
Can you approximate? Okay. All your testimony sounds very shaky.
Fairly often.
What are you suing her for, sir? How does she owe you for loans?
During the course of the time we spent together, Christina had told me that she was a car accident victim and was expecting a settlement of $15,000 approximately. And I extended personal loans to her during that time.
When was she to repay?
Up to $12,000, Your Honor.
Pardon?
Up to $12,000.
Why are you only
Your Honor.
suing her for $3,900?
Well, this is the remainder. I have promissory notes in the Buncombe County Courthouse.
Has she paid you, though?
No, she has not. Nor has she told me.
You have those in court. Don't talk while I'm talking. Now you want to talk? You couldn't answer any of my questions. I can't speak about that right now. I can't talk about that right now. It's been consistent, but I can't tell you one thing. Now you want to talk over me. Ma'am, what do you say to these loans he's suing you for? One, he says he has a judgment for $8,000, and he says $3,975 are still outstanding.
He spent money on me while we were together.
Pardon me?
You know, on dinners. He spent money with his credit card while we were together, and he's expecting me to pay that back to him.
Okay. And
never one time was it stated that.
What are these costs for, sir? Do any of them include credit card charges? You say for?
Absolutely.
Credit card charges
There's
for
an
what?
itemized list here. I've made
Let's see your list.
rent, child support, car payments, insurance payments, to keep her out of jail.
On your
I made
credit
the
card? She says you want to sue
Bailiff.
her, part of which is for credit card charges. Let me
It's all
see them.
itemized, Your Honor. Thank you.
And ma'am, did you promise to repay him any of this?
No, sir, I did not.
Walmart.
Objection.
Walmart.
It's a refusal to sign a promissory note, Your Honor. She signed 2
Right, she
promissory
refused
notes.
because she said she
for
doesn't know.
$8,000.
That makes sense. Broadway, Biltmore Avenue, Asheville. What is that, sir? Amboy Road, Asheville. What is that?
I've sent this to the court for your
Okay,
inspection.
so you sent it to the court, so find it and read it. I got you. I ain't reading a thing. There you go. Give it back to him. Now, any evidence about anything, ma'am? I
Yes,
see
sir,
you got a
have
recorder
text
there.
messages and I have a voicemail.
Let's see your text messages. Go ahead. What do you have there?
We have true love. I really do love you with all my heart. We can make this work. We have. It's just you weren't sober and weren't being honest. And hopefully you are now. I love you so much. I just want to be with you. I love you so much. Please, please, please.
Of course he did.
Pick up the phone, text me, or call me. I love you. I can't keep doing this, Christina. It's either you are or you aren't. You know? Like I said, I'll drop all the paperwork if we get back together on all the money and stuff. It won't matter.
And one of your texts is, as I just heard, if you talked to me before, I wouldn't file the papers. You know that it's my credit and it's a lot of money. If you continue to ignore me and not communicate, there are a series of system defaults, and you're already aware of that. I'm telling you, Chris, it's in your best interest to tell me what you're doing with your life. You're causing someone to act on something under threat that you will harm them.
No,
and
there's
in
no
this
harm
case,
intended.
you're requesting that she do something, get back with you. Other than that, you'll threaten to sue her. I'll grant you your judgment for harassment, and
Your Honor, I'd
goodbye.
like to-
Have a good day. You want to talk now,
You wanna
don't
see
you?
the
Have a good day. I know you want to talk now.
He's a stalker, and I strongly feel like he will hurt somebody someday.